hereby call this meeting to order, and it's 6 p.m. Let's proceed now with the roll call. So to my right, as you notice, we have a vacant seat. Today is Jessica Ochoa's birthday, so we gave her the excuse of not being here tonight. So she turned 29. No, I'm just kidding. Happy birthday to her. Next on the list,
Carlos Margo, present.
Anita Chavez, present.
Alisa Peña, present.
Rosalba Hernandez, present.
Celso Gomez Jr., present.
we have everyone here with the exception of Jessica Ochoa. We have a quorum. Next on the agenda, I will ask for the Pledge of Allegiance. If I could please ask everyone to stand. I'm going to do it slow. Please face the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everyone. You may be seated. We have special recognitions. Blanca, please do us the honors.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Blanca Cantu. I'm the Public Relations and Communications Coordinator, and I will be facilitating our recognitions for tonight. Let's begin with our first recognition. Recognition of La Jolla ISD valedictorians and salutatorians for the 2023-2024. This presentation will be done by Mr. Antonio Cano, Director of Secondary Education.
So that everyone will know, we'll have Dr. Carlos Margo at the front of the dais along with Mr. Celso Gomez representing us.
Good evening, Dr. Sorensen, Mr. Alvarez, Board President, esteemed board members, and members that are here with us tonight. My name is Antonio Cano, and I currently serve as the Director for Secondary Education, and it is my honor and my privilege to introduce the class of 2024 valedictorians and salutatorians for our respective high schools. We proudly recognize and celebrate the exceptional academic achievements of the valedictorians and salutatorians from La Jolla Independent School District for the 23-24 school year. These outstanding students have demonstrated exceptional dedication, perseverance, and intellectual prowess throughout their high school journey. We extend our heartfelt congratulations to these remarkable valedictorians and salutatorians for the exceptional achievements and wish them continued success in their future endeavors, confident that they will continue to make a positive impact on society as they embark on their educational and professional journeys. So we will start with La Jolla High School. Valedictorian Isabella Elise Garcia. She is the daughter of Mr. Elias Garcia and Mrs. Patricia Garcia. Salutatorian Anaí Bernal. She is the daughter of the late Roel Bernal and Mrs. Melissa Bernal. Juarez Lincoln High School, valedictorian Angel I. Guerra. He is the son of Mr. Noel and Mrs. Lynette Guerra. Salutatorian Regina M. Rios. She is the daughter of Mr. Jose and Mrs. Rocio Rios. Palmview High School, valedictorian Diego Lopez. He is the son of Mr. Enrique Lopez and Mrs. Elizabeth Lopez. Salutatorian Alondra J. Arjona Silva. She is the daughter of Mr. Adrián Arjona and Mrs. Susana Arjona. Jimmy Carter, Early College High School, valedictorian Jesus Menchaca. He is the son of Ms. Natalia Sanchez and Mr. Jesus F. Menchaca. Salutatorian Melanie N. Aguilar. She is the daughter of Mr. Mario and Mrs. Marta Aguilar. Thelma Salinas STEM Early College High School. Valedictorian, Edward Reyna. He is the son of Mr. Jorge Reyna and Mrs. Myra Reyna. Salutatorium, Mia S. Ortega. She is the daughter of Mr. Rafael Ortega and Mrs. Veronica Ortega. We once again wish our sincerest congratulations to all of our valedictorians and salutatorians. We wish them success in all of their future endeavors. At this time, I would like to ask for the parents of these exceptional students to please stand and be recognized. Thank you.
Congratulations to all the valedictorians and salutatorians, and of course to all of the class of 2024.
Congratulations.
Our next recognition is recognition of the class of 2024 scholarship recipients. This recognition will be done by Ms. Gabriela Velasquez, our Guidance and Counseling Director.
Good evening, members, the board, superintendent, Dr. Sorensen, and community members. My name is Gabriela Velasquez, School Counseling Department Director, and this evening I have the honor to announce students from class of 2024 who have been awarded scholarships. This recognition acknowledges their hard work, celebrates their achievements. Present today to receive their recognition from La Joya High School and Early College are Jose David Aguilar, recipient of La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship and Swim Team Scholarship. Carlos Fabián Aguilar, Swim Team Scholarship. Braulio Osnel Alonso Montes, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship. Tamara Benitez, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship. Diana Cerda, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship. Crystal Conde Barrientos, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship, and La Joya Law Enforcement Club. Emily Estrada, Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America Scholarship. Paola Fernandez, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship. Nicolás Garcia, William Leo Foundation. Giselle Garcia, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship. Medellin Garza, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship and La Joya Law Enforcement Club. Clarissa Gonzalez, Lions Club Scholarship. Limi Juarez, Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America. Jennifer Lopez, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship. Alejandro Montoya, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship. Audrey Munoz, Swim Team Scholarship. Azanet Orsuna, William Leo Foundation and La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship. Emily Osuna, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship. Madeline Poirier, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship. Ashley Rincon, William Leo Foundation and La Joya Law Enforcement Club. Osvaldo Rios, Swim Team Scholarship. Ángel Arrio, Swim Team Scholarship. Osvaldo Rosales, Dell Foundation Scholarship and La Joya Merit Scholarship. Juan Ángel Salinas Jr., La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship. Mia Alexander Sandoval, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship.
Am I over here? There you go.
Thank you to all the scholarship distribution from La Joya ISD Early College.
Hey, I love your shirt.
Congratulations.
Good luck to all of you.
From Juarez Lincoln High School, we have Jennifer Agustin, La Joya Counseling Department Scholarship, Peña Children's Scholarship, and Juarez Band Scholarship. Jan Campos, Juarez Lincoln High School Counseling Department, Peña Children's Scholarship, and Band Scholarship. Pablo Cruz, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship. Ángel Guerra, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship, and Juarez Lincoln National Honor Society. Rayleigh Hernandez, Juarez Lincoln High School Band Scholarship. Cassandra Maldonado, Juarez Lincoln Counseling Department Scholarship and Peña Children's Scholarship. Emily Martinez, Juarez Lincoln Counseling Department. Valeria Izaguirre, Juarez Lincoln Counseling Department. Constantino Olivares, Juarez Lincoln Senior Class Scholarship and Juarez Lincoln Counseling Department. Regina Rios, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship and Juarez Lincoln National Honor Society. Genesis Salazar, Juarez Lincoln Counseling Department and Peña Children's Scholarship. Edwin Santos, Juarez Lincoln Counseling Department, Peña Children's Scholarship and William Leo Foundation. Stephanie Tapia, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship and William Leo Foundation. Jose Velez, Juarez Lincoln Counseling Department, Peña Children's Scholarship, Juarez Lincoln Band Scholarship, and William Leo Foundation.
No, he would text me. He texts me all day long. That's what he was doing.
Remember when you were getting a scholarship?
I don't
You didn't come to this? Why?
walk from my
A lot of people don't.
Congratulations, thank you.
Actually, though, because I didn't know if I was going to make it or not. I told him
And now we have Palmview High School. Today we have Ariana Lanis, recipient of softball scholarship.
All right.
Margaret Camarillo,
That's right, they're playing tonight.
That's right.
Alexia Arevalo. Sorry about it. Alexia Arevalo, National Honor Society, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship, Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica. Margaret Camarillo, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship, Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica. Noe de la O, Student Council Scholarship. Italia Flores, National Honor Society and La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship. Crystal Garcia, William Leo R. Foundation. Nicole Garcia, National Honor Society. Arlette Gaitán, Grupo Folclórico Osomitali. Lynette Gonzalez, National Honor Society. Michaela Gonzalez, National Honor Society. Yudiria Denise Gonzalez, Grupo Folclórico Osomatli. Yudiria Gonzalez, Grupo Folclórico Osomatli and National Honor Society. Emily Guerrero, William R. Leo Foundation. Paz Guerrero, National Honor Society. Edith León, Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica. Diego López, National Honor Society, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship, and the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley Luminary Scholar. Lloyd Anthony Loya Jr., National Honor Society, Grupo Folclórico Osomatli, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship. Jessica Luna, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship and Student Council. Valeria Martinez, Student Council. Emily Peña, National Honor Society, Grupo Folclórico Somatli, and La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship. Vivian Rios, National Honor Society, Grupo Folclórico Somatli, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship. Eximena Salinas, Sociedad Ordinaria Hispánica. Itzel Torres, Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica. Juan Saúl Urbina, William R. Leo Foundation. Adamaris Vargas, Student Council. Alondra Villalón, Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica. Jennifer Zúñiga, Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica.
Big smile over here. Congratulations.
Congratulations, thank you.
Congratulations, guys. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Good luck to all of you.
Nice job.
Now we'll have Jimmy Carter Early College High School. We have Melanie Aguilar, UTRGV Presidential Scholarship, Jimmy Carter, Mia Alpha Beta, Jesus Menchaca, Jimmy Carter, Mu Alpha Theta, Adeline Vasquez, Bennington's John Dewey Scholarship. Thank you and congratulations. Now we'll have Telma Salinas STEM Early College High School. We have Perla Alfonso, UTRGV Presidential Scholarship, UTRGV Academic Excellence Scholarship. Alondra Garcia, UTRGV Academic Excellence Scholarship. Eduardo Garcia, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship. Emiliano Garcia, Aguiland Bound. Andrew Lopez, UTRGV Presidential Scholarship, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship. Daisy Luna, Texas A&M University Kingsville Excellence Scholarship. Rosalinda Morgado, UTRGV Academic Excellence Scholarship. Mia Ortega, UTRGV Presidential Scholarship and La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship. Edward Reina, Questbridge Scholarship and La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship.
Congratulations.
Congratulations and thank you. And now we have Academy of Health Science Professional and STEM High School. Leslie Ansaldúa, UTRGV Top 10 Opportunity Scholarship. Alondra Arjona, UTRGV Presidential Scholarship. Anaí Bernal, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship, Texas Advanced Commitment by the University of Texas at Austin. Noah Casas, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship and Bates Grant. Jackie Ceballos, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship and Texas State Achievement Scholarship. Alexandria Cordova, Icelander Scholarship by Texas A&M University Corpus Christi. Leslie Esquivel, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship, Jesse and Jones Mary Gibbs Jones Endowed Scholarship to UTRGV. Samuel Calaviz, Bold Promise UTSA. Isabella Garcia. Ilani Garcia, Bold Promise UTSA. Isabella Garcia, UTRGV Presidential Scholarship, AT&T UTPA Scholarship from UTRGV, UTRGV Luminary Scholarship, 2024 Security First Federal Credit Union Scholarship, Texas Public Education Grant UTRGV, UTRGV Tuition Advantage, and La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship. Anesbeli Garcia, the Gates Companies Inc. Scholarship. Melanie Reina, Texas A&M International University Pride Scholarship. Samantha Rubio, GI Bill by Marines. Alyssa Sandoval, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship, Texas State University Presidential Scholarship. Ilian Suarez, UTRGV Top 10 Opportunity Scholarship. Adamaris Torres, GI Bill by Marines. Jenna Zamora, La Joya ISD Merit Scholarship and UTRGV Presidential Scholarship.
Smile over here. Congratulations.
Congratulations, thank you.
Congratulations, Alderman.
We are delighted to announce that at this time, a total of $2,600,093 in scholarship will be awarded to this La Joya ISD graduating class of 2024. Congratulations to all the recipients and thank you to the contributors.
Can all the parents of all the scholarship recipients please stand and be recognized? Thank you so much for all of everything you do for our kids. Our next recognition is recognition of Juan Saul Urbina, class of 2024 graduate, for maintaining perfect attendance from pre-K through 12th grade. This will be...
Tony, before we take pictures, I have something to say to this young man. Today, we proudly recognize Juan Saul Urbina for an extraordinary accomplishment. I don't know how many of us show up every single day, pre-K all the way through 12th grade. Juan's commitment to his education exemplifies resilience, determination, and a deep appreciation for learning. His remarkable dedication serves as a shining example to his peers and inspires all of us. No more hitting snooze. We've got to get up. Congratulations, Juan, on this outstanding achievement. Your hard work and perseverance have truly set you apart from your peers. And Mom, hats off to you. Congratulations.
The parent, Ms. Raquel Loera.
perfect attendance 1 year. Just 1 year.
Our next recognition is recognition of parent roundtables for the 2023-2024 school year. This recognition is for participating in the parent roundtable during the 2023-2024 school year. These parents have provided feedback and recommendations to improve programs for all our students in our district. We appreciate them and their time that they have dedicated to our district. The following parents have been in 5 or more parent meetings, and we will start with Ms. April Peña from Benavides Elementary. Ms. Erika Garcia from Benson Elementary. Ms. Zulema Estrada Garcia from Chapa Elementary. Ms. Jennifer Perez from Escandon Elementary. Ms. Marla Munoz from Memorial Middle School. Ms. Julia Science from Treviño Middle School.
Thank you for all you do.
Ms. Myra Science from Treviño Middle School.
All you do. Gracias. Gracias.
Ms. Elisa Reyes from Jimmy Carter Early College High School. Ms. Esmeralda Chavira from Juarez Lincoln High School. And Ms. Elvia R. Olivares from Palmview High School.
Thank you.
Then we have Ms. Magda Estrada from Chapa Elementary.
With everybody? With the parents?
Ms. Alexia Estrada from Chapa Elementary.
Sí.
Ms. Blanca A. Gomez from Clinton Elementary.
Only if you drink tomorrow.
Ms. Diana Garcia from Flores Elementary. Ms. Raquel Loera from Diaz Villarreal Elementary. Ms. Alma Hernandez from Gonzalez Elementary. Ms. Elisa Osuna from JFK Elementary and Chavez Middle School. Ms. Alexia Solis from JFK Elementary. Ms. Alexia Ortiz from Leo J. Leo Elementary.
Congratulations. And thank you for all your work.
Ms. Laura Rendon from Paredes Elementary. Ms. Kathy Quilatan from Perez Elementary. Ms. Zaida Rodriguez from Seguin Elementary. Ms. Adriana Ochoa from Tabasco Elementary. Ms. Viviana Martinez from Zapata Elementary. Ms. Erika Ibarra from Zapata Elementary. Ms. Janet Campos from Garcia Middle School. Ms. Marcela Alanis from Science Middle School. Ms. Marta Ramirez from Academy of Health Science Professions and STEM. And Ms. Amalia De Lira from Palmview High School.
Got a lot to say. Good talk, good stuff to hear. Yeah, I'm
This is our workhorse.
Felicidades.
Ma'am, ahorita viene el support.
Congratulations. Thank you, parents, for all the support.
Are you going to translate for me? I wanted to take a very special moment to thank this group of parents who have been incredible to me as I have entered into this district. You have been honest, you have been forthright, you have been demanding, but most of all, you have demonstrated love and care for this district. I am so grateful to have met with you guys as many times as I did this year, and will continue next year. But I really wanted to just take a minute and thank this group of parents who has been so important to my entry into this district. So thank you.
Muchísimas gracias, padres, por todo el apoyo que le han brindado a la rectora, Dr. Marcy Sorensen. Gracias.
Thank you for all you do. Thank you very much. For all your hard work. Seriously, thank you.
You too, Carlos. You can't eat. I'll bring you a breadstick from the Olive Garden back there.
Is that what we're having today?
Our next recognition is recognition of Texas ACE parents who participated in the parent welding course, obtained and a certified welder ID. This recognition will be done by Ms. Heather Chapa.
Good evening, Board of President Mr. Alvarez, members of the board, our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Sorensen, administration, and the community. I'm Heather Chapa, the Family Engagement Specialist for the Texas ACE program. This evening, I would like to acknowledge and celebrate the achievements of a group of parents of students enrolled in the LJISD Texas ACE program. These parents were afforded a unique educational opportunity during the 2023-2024 academic school year. This initiative facilitated their pursuit of a welding certification under the guidance of Mr. Haroldo Solis, Palmview High School welding instructor. The welding certification program centered its curriculum on adhering to the rigorous standards outlined in the American Welding Society Sheet Metal Code. Upon successful completion of the program, these dedicated parents were conferred with a certified welder's ID, a testament to their acquired expertise and competence in the field of welding. This achievement not only symbolizes their commitment to the professional development, but also opens doors to various opportunities within the welding industry. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to the individuals for their remarkable dedication and commendable achievements in obtaining this welding certification. Their accomplishment serves as a testament to the commitment to the excellence upheld by the LJISD Texas ACE program. Our two parents that were able to join us tonight are Mr.
Ma'am, before you go any further, if I could just ask the crowd just to quiet down just a little so we can hear the presentation. Thank you.
Our two parents that are here with us tonight are Ms. Ana Grandios and Ms. Dana Camilo.
Thanks.
Congratulations, Jan.
No.
You did a great
No,
job.
you were great.
Great job.
Thank you.
Our next recognition is a special, very special recognition. And I want to ask the rest of the board members and superintendent to join Dr. Margot and Mr. Gomez. It's recognition of La Jolla ISD Fine Arts Administrator, Mr. Ruben Adame, for being inducted into the RGB Band Directors Hall of Fame. This applause. This recognition serves to formally acknowledge in the realm of music education, few accolades carry the weight and significance as induction into Hall of Fames. Recently, the Rio Grande Valley Band Directors Hall of Fame welcomed a distinguished figure into its ranks, none other than Mr. Ruben Adame, Fine Arts Administrator for La Jolla ISD. Adama's decades-long commitment to nurturing music talent and enriching the lives of students has earned him this prestigious honor, solidifying this legacy as a beacon of inspiration in the field of music education. Congratulations, Mr. Ruben Adame. Our next recognition is recognition of La Joya ISD nurses and nurse assistants in recognition of Nurse Appreciation Week. Our recognition will be done by our district nurse, Ms. Marisa Morales.
Good evening, board members, Superintendent Dr. Marcy Sorensen, and community members. This evening, we recognize our nurses and nurse assistants' pivotal role that bridges healthcare and education and is critical to student achievement. The Texas State theme for this year, 2024, is for the school nurses and nurse assistants is Nurses Make the Difference, to honor the varying roles that nurses and their positive impacts on student lives. Nurses make a difference as trusted advocates who ensure students, families, and communities receive quality care and services. With us today to receive recognition is Ms. Leticia Mercado from Cavazos Elementary, Ms. Myra Carrales from Clinton Elementary, Ms. Marta Elizondo from Chapa Elementary, Ms. Alexandra Torres from Leo J. Leo Elementary, Ms. Ashley Garcia from Diaz Villarreal Elementary, Ms. Isabel Salinas from J.F. Kennedy Elementary, Ms. Janie Gomez from Ann Richards Middle School, Ms. Kayla Garcia from La Joya High School, Mr. Reynaldo Navarro from La Joya High School, Ms. Sylvia Taylor from Juarez Lincoln High School, Ms. Beatriz Villarreal from Juarez Lincoln High School, Ms. Saraí Peña from CCC West and Jimmy Early College, Ms. Maria Barrera from Academy of Health Science, STEM, and Hope.
The district would also like to recognize our district nurse, Ms. Marisa Morales, for her outstanding dedication and expert guidance on student health to our schools and community. We extend our appreciation to Ms. Morales and all our school nurses for their commitment to the well-being of our students.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to all of the nurses and nurse assistants.
It's so good to see you again. Oh, good. I'm so glad you liked it. Good. I'm so glad.
Our next recognition is recognition of District Ambassadors Forum for the 23-24 school year. Recognition for participating in the District Ambassadors Forum during the 23-24 school year. These students, leaders have learned about vision, mission, and goals of La Joya ISD and have become advocates for their peers and for La Joya ISD. Our district ambassadors are Ángel A. Solís from Benavides Elementary, Danica Gonzalez from Camarena Elementary, Aliyah Baudi from Cavazos Elementary, Genesis Parchecano from Chapa Elementary, Alan Saldaña from Clinton Elementary, Alex Cisneros from Diaz Villarreal Elementary. Javier Solis from Flores Elementary. Jimena Garcia from Fordyce Elementary. Camila Diaz from Leo Elementary. Jenica Araujo from Mendiola Elementary. Jose Treviño from Paredes Elementary. Gael Hernandez from Perez Elementary. Yumalai Reina from Reina Elementary. Jesus Lugo Barrientos from Seguin Elementary. Camila Gonzalez Brantley from Tabasco Elementary. Janelle Gonzalez Garza from Chavez Middle School. Julissa Leal from De Zavala Middle School. Arlene Sky Garcia from Richards Middle School. Isom James Russell from J.D. Salinas Middle School. Fernanda Garcia del Ángel from Treviño Middle School. Juan Ángel Salinas from La Joya High School. Diego Lopez from Palmview High School. And Aaron Ramirez from Academy of Health Science Professions and STEM.
Before we take pictures, again, I want to thank this very special group of students who told me exactly what they think, exactly what they want, what their hopes and dreams are for their futures and for the future of this district. So thank you guys so much. Again, you have been such an important part of my entry into this district. I see you. And we're going to keep fulfilling your hopes and dreams because I told you that's our #1 job. So thank you so much.
Another picture right here. Big smile here. 3, 2, 1. And congratulations.
Good job, everyone. Good job. Good job. Good luck to all of you.
Thank you guys.
Good luck to all of you. Huh? First class. I know you remind me every time. I went to right.
Our next recognition is recognition of High School Advisory Pack for the 23-24 school year. Recognition for participating in the High School Advisory Pack. These high school students have provided valuable insight, feedback, and recommendations to improve high school experience in our district. From La Joya High School, Gael Gonzalez and Madain Garza. From Telma R. Salinas STEM Early College High School, Alejandra Solis and Shaila Serra. From Jimmy Carter Early College High School, Luz Morado and Raylan Cantu. From Academy of Health Science Professions and STEM, Antonio Silva III and Brent McNew. Congratulations. Congratulations. Our next recognition is recognition of La Joya ISD 23-24 kindergarten through 12th grade top district readers. This recognition will be done by Ms. Clem Garza, our technology director.
Good evening, Mr. Alvarez, Board President, Dr. Sorensen, board members, and esteemed administration and community members. I am Clem Garza, Director for Technology Instructional Resources and Library Services for our district. It is an extreme honor and pleasure to stand here before you tonight with a profound sense of admiration and pride as we celebrate something truly remarkable, the power of reading. Tonight, we highlight and celebrate various reading accomplishments met by students, librarians, campus staff for this school year. Our first honor is going to be the recognition of our top readers for the entire school district. It goes without saying that La Joya ISD educators believe in empowering students with reading resources that support learning, improve vocabulary, expand their imagination, and develop critical thinking while fostering a culture of literacy. The 2023-2024 district top readers earned the highest number of words read, reading 80% of the time independently, with an average of 85% or higher for their grade level. The La Joya ISD kindergarten to 12th grade district top readers set powerful examples for others to follow by showing that excellence is attainable, that intellectual curiosity is to be cherished, and that the pursuit of knowledge knows no bounds. Tonight, we applaud these exceptional students for their unwavering commitment to their pursuit of knowledge and the joy of reading. May their passion inspire us to embrace the transformative power of the written word through their journeys of discovery, one page at a time. We start with our kinder grade level. Reading a total of 232,116 words from Lloyd Benson Elementary, we present Mateo Isaías Garza. He is accompanied by his principal, Ms. Rosa González Vela, and librarian Maribel Moreno. Reading a total of 358,270 words, first grader from Clinton Elementary, Eduardo Alanis. Now, we're in the millions now. 1,222,728 words as a second grader from Paredes Elementary, Cesar Armendariz, accompanied by his librarian Camille Villegas. On to third grade for a total of 2,313,330 words from John F. Kennedy Elementary, Darey Alejandro Ochoa, accompanied by the librarian Ms. Rita Science and Principal Lori Cantu. Reading a total of 2,356,340 words as a fourth grader from Corina Peña Elementary, Kevin Salinas, accompanied by librarian Ana Gonzalez and Stephanie Garcia, Principal. On to fifth grade for a total of 4,068,607 words. Fifth grader Alexandra Maya Sandoval from Gonzalez Elementary. I might add, she's accompanied by her principal, who just happens to be her mom as well. These are the elementary top readers for our district. Oh, we're glad to see Ms. Mate here representing Clinton Elementary. I know we have our librarian here too. Our librarian, Esmer Rios, as well for Clinton.
We just got that, just in case like the electricity goes out.
Right there in the background.
Thank you. Congratulations, elementary top readers. And now we will proceed to the secondary top readers. Sixth grade from Garcia Middle School, reading a total of 5,610,491 words, is Judith Julia Ramirez, accompanied by her librarian Sandra Chapa and Principal Melissa Arteaga. Okay, the next person that I'm going to announce, I'd like to say a little bit something about this student. This student is the top reader in 7th grade, but she is also the district top reader of all grade levels. This student got the district top reader this year, but she also got it last year too for the entire district. Wait, there's more. This student has consistently earned the top reader award for 2021 as a 4th grader, 21-22 as a 5th grader, and 22-23 as a 6th grader. I present to you Ariel J. Beltran, reading a total of 9,321,990 words. She is accompanied by her librarian, Ms. Avi Martinez, and Principal Michael Ocaña. Reading a total of 3,408,353 words from Cesar Chavez Middle School is Joshua Jason Williams. They were here, but they had to leave. So we want to recognize him and his librarian, Ms. Vero Flores. Now on to high school. Representing La Jolla Early College High School, reading a total of 2,175,722 words, is Caitlin Eileen Tovar. She is represented by is the library? Oh, well, you're going to wait. I'd like to add too that Caitlin also earned a top reader award when she was in 6th grade in the year 2020-21. Congratulations. Okay, going on to 11th grade, total of 2,014,587 words from Jimmy Carter Early College High School, Jaylyn Rose Guajardo, accompanied by librarian Martin Flores and AP Canales. Okay. From Academy Health Science Professions and STEM, she was not able to join us, but this is a senior, reading a total of 2,090,952 words. Phoebe Elizabeth Lita. She is being represented by Michelle Hidruegas, library, and Principal Leanne Alanis Herrera. These are your secondary top readers. Congratulations, students and librarians as well. The next recognition is the La Jolla ISD 2023-2024 Renaissance National Honor Roll. The Renaissance National Honor Roll is designed to help guide educators to data targets that research has shown result in greater student growth through the implementation of strategies, student independent goals, and customizable reading targets. Tonight, we recognize educators for their outstanding implementation of Accelerated Reader, maximizing students' reading levels and encouraging students to reach their full potential. Tonight, we recognize from Dr. Palmira Mendiola Elementary. Oh, let me go back. Let me just let you know what they had to do. They had to implement the program for a minimum of 25 weeks. They had to set individual goals for every student. 100% of their students had to read and documented that. Not only that, 80% of those students had to average 85% proficiency or higher. Those are targets. Well earned. From Palmira Mendiola Elementary, we recognize Ms. Maria Gloria Tristan and Alicia Gutierrez. From Corina Peña Elementary, we recognize librarian Ana Gonzalez and principal Stephanie Garcia. They are not here with us tonight, but I'd like to mention their name from Evangelina Garza, Miriam Gutierrez, and Mary Sepulveda, principal. No, sorry, Roxanne Peña, I'm sorry. Going on to Jose Escandon Elementary, we recognize librarian Flor Alanis, and we have Ms. Ramirez, assistant principal, here as well. They are not here with us today, Leo J. Leo, we recognize Esmeralda Gomez and Carrie Villarreal, principal. JFK Elementary, we recognize Rita Science librarian, and I know Ms. Lori Cantu is here, principal. Diaz Villarreal is not able to join us, but we recognize Maggie Gonzalez, librarian, and Viviana Hinojosa, principal. From Diaz, Patricio Perez Elementary, we recognize Ms. Luisa Altamirano, librarian, and Ms. Laura Solis, principal. From Seguin Elementary, we recognize Tatia Vasquez, librarian, and Mr. Alejandro Carranza, principal. From Sanford Ice Elementary, we recognize Elizabeth Hernandez, librarian, and Juan J. Olvera, principal. From Tabasco Elementary, librarian Alma Flores and principal Karen Villarreal. Henry Gonzalez? Yes. Our librarian is not able to be here, Norma Rodriguez, but their principal, Ms. Sylvia Sandoval, is. Okay. From Emiliano Zapata Elementary, we recognize Sandra Lumbreras, librarian, and principal Cynthia Salinas. From Rosendo Benavides Elementary, we recognize Daisy Terrazas, librarian, and Yesenia Gonzalez, principal. Guillermo Flores Elementary wasn't able to join us, but we recognize Gracie Guajardo, librarian, and I thought I saw Mr. Leroy. He's not here, but Leroy Garcia, principal. From Camarena Elementary, librarian Raquel Solis and principal Dulce Diaz. From Edie Reina Elementary, our librarian couldn't join us, Cynthia Pequeño, but we do have their principal, Lucina Lara Garza. Lloyd Benson Elementary, we recognize Maribel Moreno, librarian, and Ms. Rosa Gonzalez Vela, principal. Dr. Americo Paredes, we recognize Ms. Camille Villegas, librarian. The principal couldn't join, but it's Tanya Vasquez. From Elodia Chapa Elementary, we recognize Vanessa Skelton, librarian, and Eliamar Lopez, principal. From Clinton Elementary, we recognize librarian Esmeralda Rios and Sheila Mata, principal. Okay. We have Narciso Cavazos Elementary. We have a representative. Cavazos Elementary. But, okay, the assistant principal was able to join us here today. Sorry, they hadn't gotten that. Congratulations, Cavazos Elementary. Those are our elementary National Honor Roll recipients. And that's every single elementary reached this goal. My apologies, that was Connie Requenes, assistant principal from Cavazos.
Congratulations to all of you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Congratulations to all of you. Congratulations. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. Well deserved.
Now we will proceed to the secondary campuses that achieved this goal.
I said I would tell you Monday.
From Memorial Middle School, we recognize Nancy Garza, librarian, and Principal Daniel Villarreal. From J.D. Salinas Middle School, librarian Eliamar Hinojosa and Principal Nidia Ortiz. From Lorenzo de Zavala Middle School, librarian Vicky Flores and Silvia Elizondo, principal. From Domingo Treviño Middle School, librarian Noelia Avila and Principal Annette Lozano. From Dr. Javier Science Middle School, librarian Amanda Salinas and Principal Marena Contreras. From Ann Richards Middle School, librarian Adi Martinez and Mr. Thomas Ocaña, Michael Ocaña, Principal. From Cesar Chavez Middle School, librarian Veronica Flores and Principal Ciro Gonzalez. From Irene Garcia Middle School, librarian Sandra Chapa and Principal Melissa Arteaga. And we have one high school, Jimmy Carter Early College High School, librarian Martin Flores, Principal Claudia Gomez Perez being represented by Mr. Canales. Those are our secondary National Honor Roll.
Smile over here. 3, 2, 1.
Congratulations. Last but not least of our reading awards tonight is the La Jolla ISD 2023-24 District Battle of the Books winners. The purpose of the Battle of the Books contest is to motivate students to read, monitor their own comprehension, and become active participants in book discussions. 4 to 5 students were selected to represent their campus. They had to read 4 different book titles. They had to participate in book discussion studies with their librarian throughout the school year. They had to compete in a contest of 70 questions, and they only had 30 seconds to answer each question. Tonight, we recognize the elementary battle of the books. 3rd place, that goes to Enrique Camarena Elementary, Max Garza, Danica Gonzalez, Haley Saldivar, Ariana Lopez, all 5th graders represented also with their librarian, Ms. Raquel Solis, and Principal Dulce Diaz. These are the 3rd place district winners.
What are you at your school? Nothing but yes. Nothing but the best. I'm having a
Sure, yeah, we only get experience.
Congratulations, Enrique Camarena Elementary. Finishing in 2nd place as a team, coming in 2nd place as a team is Dr. Americo Paredes Elementary, Perla Garza, 4th grader, Kesley Huerta, 5th grader, Caleb Munoz, 5th grader, and Jose Treviño, 5th grader. They are here represented by their librarian, Camille Villegas. This is the 2nd place team. Congratulations, Americo Paredes Elementary. Moving on to the district champions. First place team. From Corina Peña Elementary, we have Aliyah Ruiz, 5th grader, Kayla Ruiz, 5th grader, Yadiel Treviño, 5th grader, and Kevin Salinas, 4th grader. They are here with their librarian, Ana Gonzalez, and principal, Stephanie Garcia. I might add, remind everyone, Kevin Salinas was also the top reader for 4th grade. Now we go on to our individual winners in middle school. Starting with sixth place, we have Alejandro Morales from Treviño Middle School, represented also by Noelia Avila, librarian, and Principal Annette Lozano. Middle school had individual winners. 5th place, from Salinas Middle School, we have Jocelyn Acevedo, accompanied by librarian Eliamar Hinojosa and Principal Nidia Ortiz. 4th place, from Memorial Middle School, we have Christine Galvan, accompanied by Nancy Gamsa, librarian, and Mr. Daniel Villarreal, principal. 3rd place, from Besavala Middle School, we have Isaac Vasquez, accompanied by librarian Vicky Flores and Principal Sylvia Elizondo.
Congratulations.
2nd place, from Memorial Middle School also, Luisa Rios, accompanied by Nancy Garza, librarian, and Daniel Villarreal, principal. Memorial had 2 students. And your district champion for 2023-2024 from Chavez Middle School is Mackenzie Peña, accompanied by Veronica Flores and Principal Ciro Gonzalez. These are your middle school Battle of the Books winners.
Smile.
Congratulations, that concludes our reading awards.
Congratulations, sir.
Congrats.
So great. So great.
Congratulations, sir.
Our next recognition is recognition of La Joya ISD UIL Academics Middle School District Champions. This recognition will be done by Mr. Abel Zamora, our secondary UIL District Coordinator.
Good evening. Thank you, Dr. Sorensen, board members, and assistant superintendents for allowing the UIL department the opportunity to recognize our outstanding UIL academic students and for your continued support of UIL academics. A special thanks to the parents, students, and staff members that are present and those that are watching at home via social media. Tonight we recognize La Joya as the Middle School UIL Academics District Champions for 23-24 school year. We will be recognizing students by school, and first up we've got Ann Richards Middle School. From Ann Richards Middle School, 7th grader, Impromptu District Champion, Yulisa Lumbreras. In 7th grade, Ready Writing, Ariel Beltran. These are the Ann Richards District Champions. Thank you. Next, we have Garcia Middle School in Numberson, 7th grade district champion, Diego Requenes. In 8th grade, poetry, Mona Lisa Garza. And their coordinator, Ms. Monreal Garcia. Garcia Middle School. Oh, yeah. And Ms. Arteaga is also joining them, principal from Garcia Middle School. Thank you. Thank you. Next up, from Salinas Middle School, 6th grade calculator champion and chess calculator champion, Joaquin Mendez. In 6th grade Spanish poetry, Piseide Cantu. In 8th grade spelling, Aiden Flores. 8th grade dictionary skills, Leonardo Garcia. Their coaches, Ms. Irachatam, Ms. Helen Alejandro, and principal, Ms. Nidia Ortiz. Thank you. Next up, we have De Zavala Middle School. In 6th grade number sense, Elian de la Cruz. In 6th grade science, Isaac Vasquez. In 8th grade calculator and 8th grade number sense, Vianney Hinojosa. 8th grade impromptu, Julissa Leal. 8th grade Spanish poetry, Delilah Flores. Accompanying them is Ms. Moreno, sponsor, Ms. Trevino, sponsor, coordinator, Ms. Flores, and principal, Ms. Elizondo. Thank you, De Zavala Middle School. And next up, we've got individual district champs from Chavez Middle School, as well as the district champ overall sweepstakes winners, Chavez Middle School. First up, we have 6th grade impromptu, Aubrey Carrillo. 6th grade math and charts, Alan Salinas. 6th grade social studies, Patricio Valdez Alanis. 7th grade listening skills and 7th grade social studies, Aizen Peña. And in 8th grade, district champ in ready writing, science, and social studies, Jeremy Johnson. Accompanying them, we have Ms. Alvaro Rodriguez, coordinator, and Mr. Ciro Gonzalez as principal. Chavez Middle School 2023-24 district champs, overall sweepstakes champions. Thank you, Chavez Middle School. Next, we will recognize the Texas Math and Science Coaches Association state qualifiers. These students placed first, second, or third at the regional meet or scored a particular qualifying score in order to advance the state meet. First up, we have from Ann Richards in calculator, Norma Perales, 6th grade. This is the Ann Richards State Qualifier. Thank you. Next, we've got De Zavala Middle School. In number 10, 6th grade, Elian de la Cruz. Science, 6th grade, Isaac Vasquez. Number 10, 7th grade, Alison Tomaselli. 8th grade calculator, Vianney Hinojosa. And 8th grade science, Alyssa Martinez. De Zavala Middle School qualifiers, accompanied by their teachers, Ms. Moreno, coordinator, Ms. Flores, and principal, Ms. Elizondo. Thank you, De Zavala Middle School. Next up, we've got Dr. Science Middle School, state qualifiers, all of them in science. In 6th grade science, Eric Vasquez. In 7th grade science, Sofia Rosales. Accompany them is their teacher, Ms. Gonzalez Martinez, and Ms. Dr. Macarena Contreras.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Science Middle School. Next, we have Garcia Middle School. In 7th grade calculator, Diego Requenes. In 7th grade number 10 is Miguel Guerra. Accompany them as coordinator and coach, Ms. Monreal, and principal, Ms. Arteaga. Garcia Middle School.
Good job, good job.
Thank you, Garcia Middle School. Next, we have J.D. Salinas Middle School. In 6th grade, calculator and math, Brandon Parada. In 6th grade, number sense, calculator and math, Joaquin Mendez. In 6th grade science, Nathan Gonzalez. 7th grade calculator, Iker Rodriguez. 7th grade calculator, Isaí Perez. 7th grade calculator, Marciela Martinez. 7th grade, Isaí Perez. Calculator. 7th grade calculator and science, Isaí Mendez. 8th grade calculator, Estrella Cabrera. 8th grade science, Aiden Flores. 8th grade science, Angel Rodriguez. Accompany them are coaches, Ms. Guerrero, coach and coordinator, Ms. Alejandro, and principal, Ms. Nidia Ortiz. J.D. Salinas Middle School. Thank you, J.D. Salinas Middle School. Next up, from Memorial Middle School. Unfortunately, only one student joined us, but we're glad she's here. 6th grade science, Luisa Rios, Memorial Middle School. And Principal, Mr. Danny Villarreal. Good job, thank you, Memorial. Next up, we have Chavez Middle School. In 6th grade mathematics, Patricio Velez. 6th grade mathematics, Axel Leal. And we have several science students. These students were part of the regional science team, the first place science team that advanced to state along with all the rest of the students. We've got 6th grade, Gael Vera. In 6th grade, Roberto Ramirez in science as well. 6th grade science, Genesis Covarrubia. In 8th grade calculator, we have Kayla Cantu. In 8th grade science, Giovanni Vera. 8th grade science, Diego Cuadros. 8th grade science, Santiago Ozuna. And in 8th grade science, placing 19th at state, Jeremy Johnson. Their coach, Ms. Perla Valdez, coordinator, Ms. Alba Rodriguez, coach, Ms. Yvonne Benavides, coach, Mr. Gomez, and principal, Mr. Gonzalez. Chavez Middle School. Thank you.
Remember that mariachi?
No. That was me, I wanted to check.
Okay.
Did they give it to you?
Blank. No.
I love those things.
I know.
The first one, you put the
Yeah.
glitter.
Right. A little blank. Oh, that's nice. Very nice. We could use a little blank.
Good job, everyone. Good job. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yes.
No, I love the blade.
Our next recognitions are from the Fine Arts Department. Let's begin with a recognition of J.D. Salinas Middle School dance team for placing in the 2024 South Texas College State Dance Competition contest. These recognitions will be done by our Director of Fine Arts, Mr. Ruben Adame.
Good evening, President Alvarez, esteemed members of the school board, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Marcy Sorensen, La Jolla ISD administration, La Jolla ISD community, and guests in attendance. As we gather here tonight, I am filled with immense pride and excitement as we come together to recognize the exceptional talents and achievements of several of our La Jolla ISD fine arts students and programs.
Excuse me, real quick, if you can just hold it. Ladies and gentlemen, can we just have it calm down just the volume a little lower so that we can hear the great things that these young individuals are going to receive. So just a little down. Thank you very much. You may proceed.
Thank you, sir. Tonight is not just a mere acknowledgement of their accomplishments. It's a celebration of creativity, dedication, and the profound impact that the arts have on our lives and our La Jolla ISD community. In a world often driven by numbers and statistics, it's crucial to pause and appreciate the profound impact of artistic expression. Through their unwavering passion and commitment, all our fine arts students have not only enriched our schools, but have also touched the hearts and minds of those around them. From the stroke of a paintbrush to the melody of a song, from the graceful movements on stage to the intricate designs in digital media, our students have embraced the arts in all its forms, showcasing their talents with boundless creativity and innovation. Tonight, as we honor these extremely talented individuals, let us also recognize the invaluable support and guidance provided by our dedicated fine arts teachers and the families of all our fine arts students who have nurtured and encouraged these students to pursue their artistic goals. In a world that often demands conformity, our fine arts students dare to think differently, to see the world through a unique lens, and to inspire us all with their imagination, creativity, and vision. So as we embark on this evening of recognition, let us celebrate not only the achievements of our fine arts students, but also the transformative power of the arts to inspire, to unite, and to elevate the human spirit. Our first recognition tonight is the J.D. Salinas Middle School Dance Team for receiving several awards at the 2024 South Texas College State Dance Competition. The first group we are recognizing is the J.D. Salinas Middle School Folclórico Quetzal for receiving 5 first place state placements in the following categories. First place in Middle School Cuadro Costumbrista, first place in Middle School Large Group, first place in Middle School Ensemble, first place in Middle School Duet, and first place in Intermediate Middle School Ensemble. Along with that group, we are also recognizing the J.D. Salinas Middle School Diamond Star Drill Team for securing 2 first place title placements in the following categories. First place Middle School Drill Team Cuadro and first place Middle School Drill Team Small Group Palm. Students representing the J.D. Salinas Middle School Folclórico Quetzal and the J.D. Salinas Middle School Diamond Star Drill Team are Mira Ángel Martínez, Ailen Porras, Maria Acosta, Yaritza Lozano, Jessica Gomez, Angel Tristan, Alma Eliserio, Leonardo Garcia, Ismael Martinez, Kayla Amaya De La Cano, and Candy Mendoza. Dance teacher is Ms. Norma Silva, and principal at J.D. Salinas is Mrs. Nidia Ortiz.
There you go.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Good job.
Within this group, we had 2 individual students who were awarded a first place solo state title at the 2024 South Texas College State Dance Competition. Being awarded a first place solo title are, not here today, is Leslie Rodriguez, but here today is Angel Tristan. Again, dance teacher is Ms. Norma Silva, and principal is Mrs. Nidia Ortiz.
I know.
Next, we'll be recognizing several art students from Jimmy Carter Early College High School for receiving numerous 2024 state and national Scholastic and Writing Contest awards. The Scholastic Art and Writing Awards is the longest running, most prestigious recognition program for creative teens in the United States and the largest source of scholarships for young artists and writers. Many colleges and universities will take this award into consideration when determining admissions and scholarships. Students being recognized tonight, Jose Morales for receiving the 2024 Scholastic Art and Writing State Silver Key Award. Raylan Cantu for receiving the 2024 Scholastic Art and Writing State Silver Key Award. Josh Gwynn for receiving the 2024 Scholastic Art and Writing State Silver Key and Gold Key Award, and his artwork is being submitted to the national level competition. Angela Rodriguez for receiving the 2024 Scholastic Art and Writing State Silver Key and Gold Key Award, and her artwork is also being submitted to the national level. And Angel Trevino for receiving the 2024 Scholastic Art and Writing State Gold Award, and his artwork is also being submitted to the national level. Jimmy Carter Early College art teacher is Ms. Nilda Valle, and principal is Ms. Claudia Gomez Perez, represented by Mr. Zenobio Canales. Congratulations. Next, we would like to recognize the Palmview High School Wind Ensemble for receiving the 2024 UIL Sweepstakes Award for their concert and sight reading performance at the UIL Concert and Sight Reading Evaluation held at the Alejandro Alex H. Saenz Performing Arts Center. The Palmview High School Wind Ensemble received Division I ratings from all 6 judges, giving them the prestigious 2024 UIL Sweepstakes Award. Band directors and students would like to extend their gratitude to their principal, Mr. Leonel Perez, and the faculty at Palmview High School for their unwavering support. Students representing the Palmview High School Wind Ensemble are Alexandro Arechiga, Bethany Arista, Paz Guerrero, Naima Martinez, Ana Moreno, Sylvia Neri, Alexis Salazar, Isaac Salinas, Lori Sanchez, Marcus Suarez, and Miguel Tames. Band director is Jacob Banda, and principal at Palmview High School is Mr. Leonel Perez, represented by Ms. Elba Campos.
Big smile over here. 3, 2, 1.
Mr. Gray.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you. Good job.
Congratulations.
Lastly, we would like to recognize the Juarez Lincoln High School Wind Ensemble for receiving the 2024 UIL Sweepstakes Award for their concert and sight reading performance at the UIL Concert and Sight Reading Evaluation held at the Alejandro Alex H. Saenz Performing Arts Center. The Juarez Lincoln High School Wind Ensemble received Division I ratings from all 6 judges, giving them the prestigious 2024 UIL Sweepstakes Award. Band directors and students would like to extend their gratitude to their principal, Mr. Jose Peña and Mr. Eduardo Flores, and the faculty at Juarez Lincoln High School for their unwavering support. Students representing the Juarez Lincoln High School Wind Ensemble are Cassidy Allen, John Campos, Eric Castanon, Eric Favela, Juan Figueroa, Luis Lopez, Josué Lozano, Rodolfo Rojas, Melanie Coronel, and Gabriela Ramos. Band director is Mrs. Zinaya M. Banda, and principal is Mr. Jose Peña, being represented by Mr. Eduardo Flores.
A big smile over here. 3, 2, 1. And there you go. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Nice job, nice job.
Our next recognition is recognition of career and technical education FFA students competitive accolades for the 23-24 school year. This recognition will be done by Mr. Jorge Flores, our CATE director.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, members of the board, Dr. Sorensen. We want to take the time to recognize our students for participating in the Rio Grande Livestock Show and also the Star Show. So first off, we'll be having our La Jolla cluster group kids, and we also want to thank our principals for helping us out. We do have from our junior FFA group, we have Michael Gonzalez under the supervision of Mr. Ciro Gonzalez is the principal, and also through Joanna Gonzalez at the La Jolla High School. Michael plays 5th place in commercial heifers, 8th place in market medium wool lamb, 4th, 3rd place in Dorper division, and also 1st place cutting boards. We also have Leilani Gonzalez, also from La Jolla High School and also from our Chavez Middle School. And she plays 4th place in Dorper lambs. She also plays 2nd place in breeding Dorper division, 3rd and 4th place, 1st place cutting board, and also with the pig scramble. From Chavez Middle School, we got Kayla Cantu, and she also plays 5th place in the market showdown lamb. From Lorenzo de Zavala Middle School, we have Ellen Moreno. She plays 3rd place market fine wool lamb, and we want to thank also Ms. Silvia Elizondo for her support for our program. At this time, we'll take a picture with the students, and we'll ask Ms. Joanna Gonzalez to step up for the picture, and also our principals if they're present, Ciro Gonzalez.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Our next group of students come from La Jolla High School under the supervision of Ms. Joanna Gonzalez and also our principal, Ricardo Estrada. We have Adrian Trevino. Adrian Trevino plays 2nd place with the heifers and also plays 3rd place at the Rio Grande Livestock Show. We also have Audrey Moreno, who plays 1st place in the market fine wool lamb, but she also got a scholarship with the STAR scholarship for $1,000. So she's also one of our recipients. We also have Cecilia Mendez. Cecilia Mendez plays 6th in market goats, 4th place in breeding goats, and also 5th place with breeding goats, pig scramble, and also calf scramble at the Rio Grande Livestock Show. Samantha Solis plays 3rd with breeding lambs, breeding medium wool division as well at the Rio Grande Livestock Show as well. Up next we have Sydney Ochoa that plays 7th place at commercial goats, 6th place with commercial goats as well, and also with our pig scramble competition. We have Cesar Cantu from La Jolla High School as well that placed 9th place commercial goat and also received a STAR scholarship in the amount of $750. Sabrina Basan, also from La Jolla High School, placed 6th with dark cross breeding gilt. Belinda Gonzalez, also from La Jolla, placed 4th with breeding, I hope I pronounced this correctly, Duroc, did I pronounce that? Okay, there we go. Breeding gilt as well. And if we can, Ms. Gonzalez, we'll take a picture. This is our La Jolla cluster group, so if Mr. Estrada or somebody from La Jolla High School, one of our admins, is available, you're welcome to come by for the picture. From our Palm View cluster in our junior FFA, we have from Mendiola Elementary, we have Gerardo Arriaga, who also plays 8th in the market goat at the Rio Grande Livestock Show. From Camarena Elementary, you have Michael Requenes, that also plays 1st in steers, 4th market in steer, 3rd for junior heifer, and also for 3rd open heifer show as well. We also want to thank Ms. Dulce Diaz, our principal at Camarena, for her support. At Reina Elementary, we also want to bring about Daleila Lopez. Yes, Daleila Lopez, and she placed 11th with a market goat, also at the Rio Grande Livestock Show. From Richards Middle School, we have Oscar Gonzalez, also with a junior FFA that placed 4th market steer. And a big thank you for Mr. Thomas Ocaña, also for his support in our FFA program. From Memorial Middle School, we have Natalie Rosales, placed 5th with market steer. I want to thank Mr. Danny Villarreal and also Ms. Gonzalez for her support. Also from Memorial Middle School, we have Mia Requenes that placed 1st in steer, 5th for steer, 2nd for heifer, and also 3rd for open heifer as well. Garcia Middle School student, we have Iveri Castillo. She placed 4th with steer, also 1st breeding heifer, 2nd steer, 6th also for junior heifer, and also 4th for open heifer show. At this time, if I can have Mr. Villarreal, the president, Mr. Ocaña, if you're president, you can come up to the front for the picture, and also our sponsor for that group, Mr. Michael Requenes. Thank you. For our high school division, also from Palmview High School, under the supervision of Mr. Requenes and Mr. Solis. And once again, we'd like to thank the administration at that campus, Mr. Leonel Perez, and also Ms. Campos, who's present with us. Thank you for your support. We have Dominic Requenes. She placed with breed champion ABC steer, and she also got a 2nd market steer, 2nd junior heifer show, and also 2nd open heifer show. Aulani Garza Gonzalez placed 1st with steers, 1st with breeding heifers, 1st with steer as well at the Rio Grande Livestock Show, 5th for junior heifer, and also for 2nd for open show heifer as well. Italia Flores, we have a 6th market hog at the Star Show, and also market hog show participant at the Rio Grande Livestock Show. Eileen Rios for 1st breeding heifer at the Star Show. Also 6th place market hog, 8th place for breeding hogs, and 5th place for junior heifer show, and 2nd for open heifer show at the Rio Grande Livestock Show. Jose Herrera, 3rd place for breeding heifers at the Star Show, and also 7th for junior heifer show, and 6th for open heifer show at the Rio Grande Livestock Show. Christine Gonzalez placed 5th place for market steer, also at the Rio Grande Livestock Show. Carolina Peña, reserve division champion market goat at the Rio Grande Livestock Show. Sergio Reyes also placed 11th for breeding goats at the Rio Grande Livestock Show. So we have our sponsor, and also we have Ms. Campos for the picture. For our Juarez Lincoln Division Cluster, from Flores Elementary, we have Adriana de Leon, who placed 10th with breeding goats at the Rio Grande Livestock Show. We also have Adriana Garza that placed 1st place champion medium wool reserve, grand champion, and also market lamb sale of champions at the Rio Grande Livestock Show. From Zapata Elementary, we also want to recognize Ruben Riojas for placing 3rd in market lamb, also at the Rio Grande Livestock Show. From Cavazos Elementary, we have Bianca Joy Lopez, placed reserve breed champion for hair sheep, champion breeding for ewe, junior showmanship, 1st in class breed champion, also South Down sale of champions at the Rio Grande Livestock Show. From Ann Richards, we have Marieli Science that placed 2nd in photography, 3rd market lamb, 4th market goat sale of champions as well at the Rio Grande Livestock Show. Audrina Garza placed first in class medium wool champion, grand champion market lamb sale of champions as well at the Rio Grande Livestock Show. And now for our FFA students at Juarez Lincoln, we have Joshua Casas that placed second in class market steer sale of champions at the Rio Grande Livestock Show. We also have Ellie Marie Science that placed first place in market goats, first in breeding does, second breeding lamb, and sixth market steer sale of champions at the Rio Grande Livestock Show. And finally, we have Noah Casas that placed first place and reserve breed champion, market steer, sale of champions at the Rio Grande Livestock Show. We want to thank Mr. Jose Peña. With us, we have Mr. Eduardo Flores and also our sponsor, Mr. Ruben Canales. We thank them immensely for all their help and support. And if we can make room for the picture.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Go Stros.
Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Coming in, Brian.
Congratulations to all the award recipients tonight. Thank you to all the parents for their support. Thank you for all the directors, the teachers, and everyone for supporting our kids and making sure that they shine bright and thrive. Board President, this concludes our recognitions for tonight.
Thank you, Blanca. Board, can you again recognize the great and wonderful young adults and children of La Joya ISD by another round of applause, please? Congratulations to all of our winners today and everyone that was recognized, especially the parents who took time out of their busy schedules to be with us. Next item on the agenda is the superintendent's report. Dr. Sorensen? Correction, sorry about that. Next item on the agenda is agenda item number 5, public comment. Again, let me remind everyone that if you are speaking, that you have 3 minutes. We do have our Vice President, Anita Chavez, that will be timing those that are speaking. And of course, our Secretary, Alyssa Peña, will be calling those that have registered to speak tonight. So, do we have any speakers tonight?
Yes, we do. We have one.
Okay.
Miss Brenda Lee Salinas, if you can make your way to the podium, please.
And again, for the record, if you could state your name, and we'll start the clock.
Good evening. I'm Brenda Lee Salinas, the proud president of La Joya T. Esteemed board members, Mr. President Dr. Sorensen, and members of our community. Our community has demonstrated remarkable resilience in the face of adversity and stood up firmly against injustice and corruption that ultimately led to a takeover by TEA. Dr. Sorensen, your transparency right from the beginning has been commendable, and your efforts to hold numerous focus groups, town hall meetings have given a voice to those who were unheard. We are grateful for the opportunity to be heard and for the gradual dismantling of the culture of fear and retaliation. Tonight, your role is crucial in shaping the future of our district. The financial deficit, which is a significant consequence of past unethical actions, is a pressing issue that needs your immediate attention. Your task is to continue to identify the most effective solutions to eliminate unnecessary platforms and services that burden our district with millions of dollars in cost. Despite these significant challenges, our employees have demonstrated unwavering loyalty and dedication to our district. Their commitment should be recognized and valued. As I review the agenda packet, I have concerns about the potential misuse of authority by some campus principals and administrators, which could lead to retaliation against members who have requested support. The misuse could result in loss of numerous jobs. Some employees have been informed that they will be let go, while others have been asked to look for another job. Campus leaders are pressing their staff and teachers by saying that they can recommend whether they stay or go. Just yesterday, a principal informed a teacher of her recommendation of termination and said that HR would take care of it. That is troubling. Now, we have full faith in your ability to make the right choices as leaders of our district, and we trust that you will consider the best interests of our community and our employees in your deliberation. The La Jolla AFT expresses deep gratitude towards educators to their unwavering commitment to shaping young minds for a brighter future. Their tireless efforts in shaping the future generations are greatly appreciated. So thank you for being the driving force behind the growth of our children. And finally, due to time constraint, I urge the board, Dr. Sorensen, and legal counsel to review the information provided and reconsider the agenda items before taking action tonight. Our district's livelihood is in your hands. Have a blessed evening. Thank you.
Thank you. Board Member Peña, do we have any other commenters?
We do not.
Okay. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank both our Vice President and our Secretary during this opportunity for those to provide public comments. So thank you for your help. Next item on the agenda is item number 6, Superintendent's Report. Dr. Sorensen.
Thank you very much, President Alvarez and board members. I'd like to first start the budget update with a recap of our town halls. And so I will turn over this part of my budget update to our Coordinator of Communications and All Things, Blanca Cantu. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sorensen. Communication has been key with us for 99 days now and moving forward. As communication with our superintendent is key to fostering our collaborative environment within our school district, with this principle, we have embarked on a journey to enhance dialogue and engagement through the implementation of focus group meetings with our employees. I am thrilled to inform you that Dr. Sorensen has been diligently leading focus group meetings over the past few months with our valued employees and community members. These sessions were designed to provide a platform for open dialogue and feedback as we collectively chart our course forward. We recognize the importance of incorporating diverse perspectives to better structure our district for the upcoming school year. The purpose of these focus groups meeting has been to create a space where employees could candidly express their thoughts and ideas on areas that require attention, areas that don't require attention, and expectations that they have for our superintendent. By fostering a culture of transparency and collaboration, we aim to enhance our district's ability to serve both our students and staff effectively. While we have made significant progress, I'm excited to announce that our journey does not end here. We are committed to continuing these focus groups and engaging with other focus groups to engage and capture a comprehensive range of perspectives. The feedback from all of our employees is instrumental as we strive to create an environment to foster growth and excellence for all. To give you a glimpse of our sessions, we have prepared a video.
Couple of weeks, I've had the opportunity to meet with staff and have conversations, real conversations about what is working in this district, what makes their job easier, what makes them enjoy their job, then also what's not working, the things that are barriers and in their way or make their jobs less enjoyable, and most importantly, what do they expect of their superintendent? The relationships they expect, what are the outcomes they expect, what do they expect me to do every single day in order to support them in their work. We created safe environments for our employees to talk to us. Without fear of getting in trouble for using their voice. And so over these focus group meetings, we've met with teachers, elementary, middle, high. We've met with assistant principals. We met with coaches. We met with folks from athletics. We met with fine arts teachers. Then we moved on to custodial staff, our child nutrition staff, our transportation staff. We also met with maintenance and facilities. It's just been a really important process of my learning to hear from boots on the ground, the folks that are doing the work, the folks who sit with our children and do the hard work every single day. On the other side of the work, we've also met with students, and we've met with parents, and we've met with principals. We've met with central office staff to hear what it is that they believe is working, what they believe is not working, and what they want from the superintendent as well. So that when it comes to 24-25 and the school year ahead, we've heard from multiple stakeholders, multiple voices across the district, so that we are meeting the needs not only of our students and families and community, but our employees. I want to take all of this data that we've gotten from people and use it to inform our budget process, to inform our staffing decisions, to inform our organizational structure moving forward. And so I'm going to do a report out to the community and to the board in June. My heart goes out to every single member of our community who gave their time, who gave their energy, but most of all, gives their love every single day. Everyone that I talk to is essential. So thank you so much for not only spending time with me, but being honest with me and taking risks to share your experiences, good, not so good, areas of growth, and what you expect of me in our relationship. I know that some people, had some reservations about doing that, but I hope that they will see that their voices were heard, taken care of, and that we can move forward as a district in honest, open relationships.
So we want to thank all of our employees for joining us in these group sessions. It's been a lot of learning experience, and we're moving forward with more to come. So we want to thank Dr. Sorensen for giving us this space, and for our employees for joining us. Thank you so much, and thank you for all your commitment.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And I, again, thank you for sharing the video and joining me at almost every single one of these. Incredible town hall experiences. And the reason why I wanted to start with that is because as we embark upon tougher times, I want our entire community to understand that their voices have been heard and will continue to be heard throughout challenging times ahead, but also really bright times ahead, right? We can make changes together. The more that we work together, we collaborate, and we continue open dialogue, even through difficult decisions that we have to make as a district. I am positive that 24-25, as we enter into that school year, there are bright horizons ahead. So without further ado, I will walk the community and our board through our update. If it will, I think you're gonna have to drive for me. Okay, so agenda, I want to briefly, just very briefly, review the previous board update because I think it is important that we continue this as a story and that we continue to ground ourselves in the fact base that exists around this work. And then talk about the 24-25 budgeting process and our rationale for doing that. Talking a bit about zero-based budgeting and the process that central office went through. School-based budgeting, including campus needs assessments and campus improvement plans, and the alignment to resources. And then alignment with TASB. And then open up, obviously, for questions or discussion. So again, I just want to very quickly remind us all that I am in phase 4 of the plan, which is ACT. And again, grounding us in the slide from last time, that we are really making important decisions for the financial health, efficiency, effectiveness of the district to ensure that we are centering our decision-making on the students' needs and academic outcomes, and that we are aligning resources, all of our resources, human capital, our most precious resource, human capital, on student outcomes. And again, just walking the board and the community through phase 1, again, stakeholder engagement and deep listening. You just saw a video around all of that work that we've been doing over the past 90 days, but really focused quite a bit in the past couple of weeks on our employees, our bus drivers, our custodians, our maintenance workers, our cafeteria workers, just the people who really make sure that our kids are fed and cared for every single day. And that they arrive at school safe and get home safely. But again, all the groups that we've met with are listed here. Again, reminding the board about what's working, the content support for school leaders, teamwork, commitment, dedication, deep love for La Jolla ISD. Deep love for La Jolla ISD. Our parents want to be our partners and our students want to achieve. They have hopes and dreams and they're very clear about what those are. So what's not working? And again, I said I would do a deeper dive on this in June, but really again, a lack of customer service orientation. Over and over again, people don't feel as though we as a district are here to serve. Really, that came very alive in operations, transportation, and facilities, but they are also a huge concern in many other focus groups across the district. Duplication of services and lack of role clarity. That plays a really big role in our decision-making around positions and carrying them forward. We have to have clarity of role. Otherwise, what is the position responsible for in terms of edifying student growth? What are we responsible for across the district in titles that are similar from building to building to building? A fear of reassignment and retaliation was very present in many, many focus groups. And so that's one that I added to the slide from last time. And then a lack of systems and structures to ensure that processes and policies are followed in multiple areas. And so again, as we continue on this work, I want everyone to know, and we'll talk a little bit about it tonight, that policy will be followed. Again, I always think it's important because sometimes when times get tough and decisions have to be made that impact individuals in their homes, in their families, food and shelter, we forget that we all are aware of where we are as a district since 2011. And so I bring back this slide to remind us that we've been having this conversation since I got here. 2011, TASB report recommended that we absorb 139 positions and no major adjustments were made. In 2019, TASB told us again that we were 300 plus employees over our peer districts, and we were exceeding $20 million in employees. The district faced at that point a $15.4 million deficit in 2019. TASB again recommended the elimination of over 206 positions in 2023, including natural teacher turnover, to save $24.3 million. But in order to balance the budget 23-24, the district used almost $27 million from ESSER, a fund that was going away, a fund that September of this year is no longer going to exist. And then and again, in each of these steps, no major adjustments were made to either spending or to human capital. So again, going into 23-24, we started the fiscal year with 556 permanent positions on ESSER. Currently facing approximately $19.5 million if we do nothing. And we cannot continue to exist in that way and do great things for our kids. We cannot continue to run a deficit budget because then we can't do other things for our schools, our campuses, our kids, our after-school programs, all the things that our community wants of us. So we kept analyzing and deploying best practices and really thinking about where we needed to lean into these best practices. And again, I won't go over these because we talked about them in our meeting last time, but just wanted to remind the community and the board that this is the work in phase 3. Again, aligning evidence-based practices with how we were structuring central office, aligning evidence-based practices and high-quality instructional materials, really thinking about the very best way to be efficient, effective, and not redundant in positions. Again, central office is here to just do the jobs that campuses cannot or should not be doing. So phase 4 is about taking action. And we're continuing. I want to really have folks understand here. We are continuing to prioritize keeping cuts as far away from the classroom as we possibly can. That is a priority for all of us. We know that our teachers in the classroom are the levers of change. So we are prioritizing this every decision we make. We are eliminating vacancies, we are eliminating ineffective programs, we are eliminating redundancies, we are leaning into spaces and eliminating where there is a lack of role clarity. And by that, when I ask people across the district, what does X position do? And we cannot define it, and you get 47 different answers from 47 different people, we have to pause and say, how effective is that role in what it is actually designed to do? And are we using our resources as efficiently as we should, knowing that this particular role, whatever role it may be, is designed to provide X services or X support? And when we cannot define that as a district, we have to take pause. So we're reimagining our organizational structures, and we're also applying academic return of investment. As we analyze programs and as we analyze platforms and instructional materials, we have to ask ourselves, if we've been paying for something for 4 or 5 years, how are we yielding results as a result of that expenditure? That's academic return on investment. If we keep pouring money in the same thing and we're not seeing results, we have to ask, what is the return of investment? And I ask that not only about platforms and programs, but I ask that also about positions. We have to have honest conversations about that. So what did we do? We implemented zero-based budgeting for central office. We asked all of our departments to say, don't look at your last year's budget, tell me what you need, and tell me why you need it. Name it in your budget. And then we did a comparison to last year and years prior, but we really asked all of our central office departments to start with zero and build with what you believe you need in order to service children in this district. We aligned our staffing allocation model with recommendations from TASB, which is the Texas Association of School Boards, which clearly gives guidance to school boards and districts all over the state of Texas around what foundational support should look like in schools in order for schools to run efficiently, effectively, and service the children of that community. We build budgets with our campuses and with campus need in mind. We revised staffing allocations aligned with TASB, but then we involved our principals in the process. And we gave them voice and we gave them choice in terms of funding and how they wanted to use it. We are also looking at strategic reorganization at central office, and we're going to continue to communicate over and over and over again because our community is our partner in this work. So the new budgeting process protocol keeps schools at the center of the budgeting process. What do campuses need in order to thrive? We are empowering our principals to drive their campus decision-making. We are giving them control within their budget allocations with support and with central office approval. This is a new muscle for our principals. They're getting guidance and support from our area superintendents, from HR, from myself, from Mr. Nagella, in terms of how to do this work, keeping their campus needs assessments at the center of their decision-making. We're aligning with TASB guidelines and best practices, and we're talking about transparency in the budgeting process, which is why tonight I am here not only walking the board through this, but the community. And again, leaning into academic return on investment. So this year's budgeting process, again, we conducted departmental deep dives, right? Had conversations with each department to say, well, what do you do? How do you service folks? What are our ways of working? We looked at data, we looked at ESSER funds, we looked at FTEs, that's full-time positions, and current programming. There's a lot of analysis there and a lot of conversation. We led focus groups to gain additional insight, because it's one thing to sit and have conversation in central office, it's another thing to hear from the field. It's another thing to hear from teachers, from principals, from assistant principals, from coaches, on and on and on, and all of our operations folks. So it's one thing, again, to do a deep dive analysis, but it's another thing to hear from the people that you're here to serve. We reviewed all of the data, and when I say data, I mean hard data and soft data, qualitative and quantitative. And then we asked central office departments to start building their budgets from zero. And then school leaders received their initial staffing allocations based upon the TASB guidance and in alignment with their campus needs assessment. They will later develop campus improvement plans once we as a board set goals and constraints. And so then they will design campus improvement plans along with their CNA and along with board goals in order to ensure that there is achievement for our students. So again, just being very transparent, the old approach was central office takes the lead on making FTE decisions. The new approach is that school needs are considered in the budgeting process, and again, providing the foundational support aligned with TASB for each and every one of our campuses. Our middle schools, in fact, are quite over-allocated in terms of TASB guidelines because we knew that that was a space where there was essential support needed, and had we not exceeded the guidelines, there would have been a dramatic impact to staff. And through each decision that we make, we not only look at how is this supporting the campus, but also asking the really tough questions of ourselves, what impact will this have on our employees? And if we make these changes now, is that too much, too fast, too quick? I've been very honest with the board and the community that this will not be a one-year process. If we were to create this as a one-year process, it would be devastating. So we wanted to also be very thoughtful in terms of where it was too much, too fast, even though it is aligned to TASB guidelines. Central office departments in the old approach just roll over their budgets from year to year. That was the process. So how does it work? Everybody just gets their budgets, right? Now we're requiring departments to justify every expense from scratch, starting from $0. I wish more of my budget team were here because I drive them crazy every single day, asking about, well, what if we did this efficiency, or what if we did this efficiency? Give me an analysis on what we're spending on printers and ink. Give me an analysis on how much we're spending on just office supplies. We have a lot of paper clips. And so we're really doing that department by department, budget line by budget line analysis, and we're having those conversations. And they're smiling because we are genuinely in these conversations where we're trying to find every efficiency that we can so that it isn't all on human capital to close budget gaps. And then district leaders were asked to address redundancies just when they were asked in the past, but now we are encouraging regular and thorough review of expenses, eliminating unnecessary spending, such as what I was just talking about. Moving on, campus-based budgeting, their campus needs assessment. And so right here on the slide, there are two definitions of what a comprehensive needs assessment is. Our school leaders were asked to think very critically based upon data on the school's strengths and challenges. And we worked on these CNAs with our campus principals for a few weeks. Then they were to go back to their campuses and engage their community. And again, by community, I mean large C, their teachers, their staff, their parents, their SPDM, all of the committees that they have, so that there was campus voice in the needs assessment. We also will continue to ask them to plan their comprehensive improvement plan as we go through this budgeting process. So again, just walking the board and the community through a new school-based budgeting process. The old process is that FTE allocations were developed by central office, and they were just given, rolled over from year to year, whether those were the positions that the campus truly needed or not. FTE allocations were given to school leaders prior to their completion of the comprehensive needs assessment and then rolled over from year to year to year. And the new process on the right talks about TASB recommendations, principals developing CNAs, then working with their teams to develop improvement plans. Principals then work with their supervisors to align additional funding from these processes to what they need. There is an order and a sequence to how we do budgeting, and it has to be aligned to resources, but most importantly, it has to be aligned to student need. Student need, and our students and their achievement is at the center of all of these decisions. So TASB recommendations in the new budget process. Schools received foundational FTE allocations based upon the staffing model recommended by TASB at elementary, at middle, and at high school. And so this is a space, I'm going to be very honest and transparent in this presentation, that was painful for some of our schools because we had been over allocating schools for years. Very specifically, our high schools. And so this is a space and place where we are seeing impact at a level that is causing discomfort. Principals could purchase now additional resources and additional positions from state and federal entitlements. So now instead of positions rolling over from year to year to year, we gave them a budget. And we said, now that you've done your campus needs assessment, here is funding that they're supposed to get from Title I, state comp, right, from at-risk funding, all of their entitlements, and they make the purchases from the funding that they receive, whether it be programs, whether it be professional development, or positions, and those are just a few that I'm throwing out, they make the decision. The principal is the CEO of their building and should be accountable not only for developing the budget, but for improving student outcomes with their staff. Central office, then determinations were made to fund the foundational positions using the zero-based budgeting exercise, and schools continue to receive student-driven adjustments to FTE teacher allocations. So again, this is one I really want to lean into because we are keeping cuts as far away from the classroom as we can. Checkmark number 4 discusses student-driven adjustments to FTE teacher allocations happened this year. But that happened last year, and the year before, and the year before, and the year before. When there is a drop in enrollment, there are adjustments to teacher allocations. That happened every year prior to my arrival. So people are saying, but we said no cuts to teachers. I never said no cuts to teachers. I said I will do my best to keep cuts away from the classroom. What we are doing here is adjusting based upon enrollment, a practice that has happened in this district for years. And when there are enrollment shifts, we have a fiscal responsibility to then do staffing adjustments in alignment with enrollment and ADA. So again, our principals then received a budget book. It was an Excel document, but it had multiple tabs. Tab 1, Campus Roster A, showed their enrollment per grade with allocation increases or decreases. Some campuses got an increase, because their enrollment increased. Some campuses saw a decrease because their enrollment dropped. Campus roster B is their allocation by English language or dual language with specific allocations for each program, again, based upon their enrollment. Tab 3 in the budget book was their procurement list. What positions could they purchase out of the funding that we were giving in order to make up areas in their campus needs assessment? And then tab 4 was here's your budget. Here's what you are entitled to spend based upon your at-risk population, your eco-dis population, or other funding sources, such as emergent bilingual funding, special education funding, and local funding. Funding that they received from what is called Fund 199, which is our local funding. So I wanted to provide the community and the district just a sample of this is a simple spreadsheet that our principals, it doesn't say a school's name, but this is an example of one particular school, and this was tab 4. And it showed them how much money they had to spend rather than central office determining how they were spending their money. It puts the decision-making back in the hands of the principal and back in the hands of the community when the principal did their campus needs assessment and really determined what was needed. So this is just an example. Now this is a place, again, that I want the community and our board to hear me and the team loudly and clearly. There are 5 criteria when program changes are recommended by which employees are impacted. So it is not that we are just making random decisions and closing positions here or there. There is criteria that we go through in order to decide which employees will be impacted by this. And this is in board policy, and it is also widely used across the state. The first one is qualifications. Do people have the certifications or the specialization that they need in order to effectively do the job that they are in or projected to be in next year? The second criteria is performance, right? You take into account their evaluations. Are there any disciplinary actions? Have there been demotions? Have there been write-ups? And we have to go through these sequentially. It's not like we just pick what order we go through these. Sequential. The third criteria is extra duties. So for example, is there an assistant principal who also is a coach? Is there an assistant principal who also is a grade level sponsor, where others may not have these extra duties? And so that is the third criteria. Fourth is position tenure. So date of promotion or hire to their current role. Not within the district, but hire in their current role. And then the last one is seniority. That is the last criteria. Now, as a district, this one's challenging for us. We have not always not only implemented policy fairly and accurately across the board, but we have not followed legal counsel's advice and implemented all 5. And so that is what we did in terms of following policy this year as we make decisions about impacted employees. We've shared this information with our principals. They're aware, and they are having conversations at their campuses about how these decisions are being made. Next slide. So I, again, want to be very clear. Impacted employees will not receive a contract for 24-25. That is very new for La Jolla ISD. When there were position adjustments based upon enrollment, everybody was still offered a contract. We will not engage in that practice if the board votes this evening to continue to just offer contracts for positions that will no longer exist. That is not how we close a budget gap. We have to actually shrink the number of positions. But what I will guarantee our employees in this district, impacted employees, is that we are going to do absolutely everything in our power to ensure that you are first in line for vacancies that you're qualified for. We will have vacancies. On average, the historical average is we have between 100 and 150 teaching vacancies a year. Our first priority will be to put our impacted employees in positions that they are qualified for. We are also going to open up a principal and assistant principal job posting for impacted assistant principals, deans of instruction, and those who qualify for those roles. Why not promote from within if we have people who are ready to take on principalships or assistant principalships? So let's open a pool, right? Let's open a job posting, and let's actually have a process by which people apply to be an assistant principal or a principal, and we vet them, and if qualified, let's place them when we have vacancies. And we're also strongly encouraging our impacted employees to apply for positions that are currently posted on the website. They are really open for people to apply to. So we want them, if you're qualified or interested, to apply. Please apply. So I want to assure the community that we don't take this lightly. I don't take it lightly. And that our goal is to ensure that any impacted employee continues to stay home at La Joya ISD. A couple more slides and then I will wrap up. I do want to remind both the board and the public that in the state of Texas, we are funded through ADA, average daily attendance. And while we do not receive funding based upon enrollment, when our enrollment declines, we have less students by which to count ADA. But I also wanted to share the number of students that are counting in ADA and enrollment, and you'll see the decline over the past couple of years. That impacts revenue, our funds that come in. So we have less funding than we have in years past. Next slide. Other factors that are impacting our budget. There has been no increase in state funding. We have gotten no relief from Austin. And so that is impacting us, not just us, but many districts across the state. We have the loss of ESSER funding and our need to respond urgently to district needs around employee retention because of the employees that were on ESSER. We need to retain most of those positions, not all, but many. And so that impacts our budget. And then lastly, things that people don't think about around inflation. I don't know if we've all noticed, but in our personal lives, groceries cost more, right? Bills cost more post-COVID. Well, school districts are feeling that immensely as well. Gas and fuel has skyrocketed. Costs of buses have skyrocketed. Cost of appliances, facilities materials, custodial materials, parts, all have increased in price. So when we have to purchase light bulbs, just talked to Mr. Garcia the other day about light bulbs. They're expensive and they're way more costly now than they were pre-COVID. Construction costs are through the roof. And so projects that we may have bid a year ago, now we go back to implement them, prices increased for labor and the construction costs for the supplies and materials. And then lastly, just supplies and materials, instructional materials for the classroom have also increased. So those impact our budgets. So in closing, I really want to assure the board, the community, and our employees that our number one job is to gather the names of all employees that will be impacted. And then we will host employee information sessions around future employment opportunities and current vacancies within La Jolla ISD. We want you here. We want you here. We will work diligently. Dr. Villarreal and her team are going to start putting out information sessions so that our employees can not only learn what next, but learn what's available. Because again, we don't want break in service. We want to make sure that our employees are in positions before their contract ends, so there is no break in service. And we will continue this budget processing as departments and as central office and as campus work on it. We have the staffing guidelines to work on, we have the compensation manual, and then finally, at the end of June, we will present you with a comprehensive budget. So I apologize that this was a bit lengthy, but I think it is imperative that our employees in our community, as well as the board, understand the work that we're doing, and that we don't take any of this lightly, and that we genuinely care for each of our employees and want to make sure that they're okay, as we also have a fiscal responsibility to the district, to the community, and the children and families that it serves in order to provide everything that a school district should be able to provide. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sorensen, for a detailed report and update on the budget. Do any of our board members, my fellow board members, have any questions for Dr. Sorensen at this time?
Yes, I have a question. First of all, Dr. Sorensen, thank you so much for the presentation. I think the community can appreciate the transparency. I do have a question for you. Can you give us an example of what academic return of investment looks like for this landscape?
Absolutely. So one example is multiple instructional platforms, right? We may have 4 or 5 instructional platforms that we use to teach reading. We don't have data currently on whether those platforms are producing the results that we need in order to make sure that our students are biliterate. And so we have to make a decision. Number one, is this worth the investment? Each platform may be costing $100,000, $200,000, $400,000 because you're buying it for a district. And does the data show student growth and improvement on said platform? And if not, why are we continuing to buy it? The same can be said for, unfortunately, an employee category. How, and I won't name one because I don't want anyone to think that I'm talking about a particular category, but you have to take a step back and say, if we have this category of employees, what is our, I don't even want to name a metric because then somebody will say that I'm talking about a particular thing, but are we getting the bang for our buck in terms of student achievement as a result of the funding going into this category of employees? And when you don't have the data to substantiate how that position is being used across the district, we have to take a step back and say, should we be spending almost $2 million on that particular category of employee?
Thank you.
Thank you, Secretary Peña. Any of my fellow board members have any additional questions for Dr. Sorensen? Seeing that we don't have any, let's go ahead into the next one. The following item is on the agenda is item number 2, information on requests for proposals, RFPs awarded by the superintendent as per CH local policy. Mr. Ben Garza.
Mr. Garza is not here this evening,
Okay.
so Mr. Munoz will be stepping up in his place.
Thank you. Mr. Munoz.
So good evening, Board President Alvarez, Madam Superintendent, ladies and gentlemen of the board and community. So this informational item is in accordance with Board Policy CH, which is titled Purchasing and Acquisition. And it's also in accordance with the district's goal to be financially transparent. So this is a list of approved requests for proposals that have been approved by our superintendent. Our procurement office has approved these vendors to provide goods and services according to an evaluation criteria, again, looking for the best value of items and services for our district. And you can see through the list to see the items that our district has gone out for proposals.
Thank you, Ms. Munoz. Does anyone on the board have any questions for Mr. Munoz?
I just want to add to his presentation that part of us engaging in these requests for proposals is to grow our vendor base. It is very important that we have more vendors on our vendor list so that we can assure that we're getting the best prices for items that we may purchase. Upon arrival, there are particular categories where we don't have many vendors to choose from. And so we are going to continue to seek to grow our vendor list so that when we need goods, services, and products, we have competitive people to go to, and not just one or two, but that we can look to be more fiscally responsible with more vendors on our vendor list.
Thank you for the update, Mr. Munoz. So this wasn't an actionable item, it was just an information report given to the board. Okay, our next agenda item is agenda item number 7. It's our consent agenda. Do I have a motion?
I move to motion.
So Vice President Chavez has made the motion. Do I have a second?
I second the motion.
Seconded by our Secretary, Ms. Peña. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. All right, let's go to...
President Alvarez, can
Yes.
I just point to one item?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm very proud to announce item F1. Very proud to announce item F1 under instruction and student services. We are, I thank you actually for just approving a brand new pre-K curriculum for our pre-K 3 and our pre-K 4 students. It's an evidence-based, play-based curriculum, very age-appropriate, grade-appropriate. And so we are going to engage our pre-K 3, pre-K 4 teachers and their teacher assistants in meaningful professional learning. But I am super excited to see the impact that this will have on our littlest learners in the district. I also want to point you to C6. So one of the pieces that I've heard in terms of feedback was around, we do a lot of assessing. We test a lot. And so I've worked with Mr. Duque and a team of folks from central office as well as across the district to not only streamline our assessment systems by this particular purchase of NWEA MAP. It is going to reduce the number of assessments that we give across the district, still allowing us to progress monitor, but most importantly, add more teachers to the TIA, the Teacher Incentive Allotment Pool. So we are very excited that the board just approved this item. It will streamline assessments and bring more teachers into TIA. So thank you, board, for your approval.
Very welcome. Do we have any questions? Okay. Next item on the agenda is our closed session. At this time, like I mentioned, we're going into closed section under Government Code Section 551.071, 551.072, 551.704, 551.075, 551.076, 551.082, and 551.089. Right now, it is 8:45 p.m. We are back from closed session, and it is 11:13 p.m. Next item under the agenda is number 10, action and discussion items, approval and proposal submitted by our architectural firm for LJISD and Richards Middle School, Palmview Accelerated Center, Dr. Javier Sainz Middle School, Karina Peña Elementary, Evangelina Garza Elementary, Irene Garcia Middle School, Narciso Cavazos Elementary, E.B. Reina Elementary, Juan M. Seguin Elementary, Juarez Lincoln High School, Patricio Perez Elementary, Lloyd Benson Elementary, and Child Nutrition Service Warehouse. Hail damage remediation projects through engineering and architectural services, RFQ number 2023-22. Mr. Garcia.
Good evening, Mr. President Alvarez, Dr. Sorensen, esteemed board members. So we have before you is recommendation to contract services with CG5 Architect LLC at a cost of 6%. And again, this is part of the hail damage remediation of the storm that occurred back in April of 2023. So we're moving forward with another set of facilities and buildings. So we're just asking for your approval tonight. Any other questions?
Do we have any questions for Ms. Garcia? No. Okay, seeing that we don't have any, do I have an approval? Or motion, I mean?
I move to approve item number 1.
Do I have a second on this agenda item?
I second the motion.
Do I have any comments? Seeing that there's none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign, motion carries, unanimous vote. Same, Mr. Garcia, if you could stay there, the following item, discussion and possible action on authority to negotiate contract with contractor offering best value to the school district based on the published criteria and ranking evaluation of competitive seal proposals for LJISD, re-roofing, build back for the special education building, NOC, Irene Garcia Middle School, Lorenzo de Zavala Middle School, and Abraham Lincoln Building. Mr. Garcia?
So again, this is also a competitive seal proposal. We received an open on Thursday, April 18th. Proposals was reviewed and ranked in accordance to the criteria as advertised. Permission to negotiate with the highest ranking firm is needed in order to proceed with the projects to avoid any delays. Campus that include, just like you mentioned, Mr. President. However, we did do a 3-package bid, right? So if you look at the tabulations, you're going to see a big discrepancy on the amount of cost. And that is because one of the vendors only bidded one particular package, the other one, and we were seeking for all 3 packages. So if you look at the numbers, that's why that is the amount difference. Okay,
Thank
so
you,
at this
Mr.
time,
Garcia.
we're recommending approval.
Okay, any questions from the board to Mr. Garcia?
No question.
Seeing that we don't have any, do I have a motion?
I move to approve item number 2.
Do I have a second?
I second the motion.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Seeing that there's none, it's unanimous, it passes.
Thank you.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Thank you.
Discussion and possible action to approve engagement agreement for legal services with Totman Garcia Attorneys at Law. Dr. Sorensen?
I would ask that the board approve item 3 for engagement for legal services with the named law firm.
Do we have any questions for Dr. Sorensen regarding this particular agenda item? Seeing that we don't have one, do I have a motion?
I move to approve item number 3.
Do I have a second?
I second the motion.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Seeing that we don't have any, motion carries unanimously. Next item is number 4, recommendations for probationary contracts, term contracts, and addendums for certified teachers and administrators and non-Chapter 21 contracts for the 2024-2025 school year. Ms. Verial, Dr. Verial?
Good evening, Mr. President, school board members, Dr. Sorensen, and community. We're recommending the approval of the probationary contracts, term contracts, and addendums for certified teachers for non-Chapter 21 for the 2024 school year. Do we have any questions or concerns?
No questions for Dr. Verial? No? Seeing that we don't have any questions for Ms. Verial, do I have a motion?
I move to approve this item.
Do I have a second on this motion?
I second the motion.
Do I have any comments or questions regarding this? Seeing that we don't have any, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Thank you, Dr. Verial. Let's see, number 5, contracts and addendum recommendations for central office administrators and professionals and campus principals for 2024-2025 school year. Dr. Verial again. Number 5.
So we're proposing the approval of contracts and addendum recommendations for central office administrators and professional and campus principals for the 24-25 school year. Are there any questions or concerns in regards to this item?
Do we have any questions for Dr. Verial? Seeing that there's none, do I have a motion?
I move to approve item number 5.
Do I have a second?
I second the motion.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Seeing that there's none, motion carries, passes. Number 6, Item number 6, consider and take action to terminate the employment of teacher employed on probationary contracts at the end of the 2022-2023 contract term and authorize the superintendent to give notice of the action pursuant to Section 21.103A of the Texas Education Code. This item may be disclosed, it may be disclosed in closed session pursuant to Texas Government Code Section 551.074 and 551.071.
I would recommend that the board consider to take action to terminate the employment of teachers employed on probationary contracts at the end of the 23-24 contract term and authorize the superintendent to give notice of action pursuant to Section 21.103A of the Texas Education Code.
Do we have any questions for Dr. Sorensen? Seeing that we don't have any, do I have a motion?
I move to approve this item.
Do I have a second?
I second the motion.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say same sign. Seeing that there's none, motion carries. Number 7 is next item is to take action to approve the proposed non-renewal of employees on Chapter 21 term contracts and authorize the superintendent to give notice of the proposed action pursuant to Section 21.206 of the Texas Education Code. This item may be discussed in closed session during pursuant to Texas Government Code Sections 551.074 and 551.071. Dr. Sorensen?
I would recommend that the board consider and take action to approve the proposed non-renewal of employees on Chapter 21 term contracts and authorize the superintendent to give notice of the proposed action pursuant to Section 21.206 of the Texas Education Code.
Anyone have any questions for Dr. Sorensen?
Nope.
Seeing that we don't have any questions for Dr. Sorensen, do I have a motion?
I'd like to move to approve item number 7.
Do I have a second?
I second the motion.
Do I have anybody else?
I must abstain.
We do have Dr. Rosalba Hernandez is abstaining from the vote. All in favor of this signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries by unanimous. Number 8, section 8, 9, and 10, we're going to take no action on it today. So for the record, please, wanted you to know that. For again, action 8, 9, and 10. Number 11, next item on the agenda is the calendar. For the record, let me go ahead and share that with you. May 25th, 2024, La Jolla ISD commencement exercises, Bird Ogden Arena, Edinburgh, Texas. May 29, 2024, regular board meeting. June 13, 2024, regular board meeting. June 26, 2024, regular board meeting. July 24, 2024, regular board meeting. At this time, does anybody from the board or Dr. Sorensen, do you have any comments before we close?
The only comment that I would like to make, again, I actually have two, is one, I want to recognize that it is Teacher Appreciation Week, and I think it's really important that we all just take a moment and recognize our incredible educators across this district. And also, as a part of it, it's Nurses Appreciation and Nurses Aid Appreciation, and so we also sent them a little lunch. So I think it's, important to take a moment and recognize all they do to support our young people in our campuses. So those are my two remarks. Again, I want to refer back to the presentation that I had made earlier, and I want to assure the community and the public and our employees that we have a firm commitment to anyone who was non-renewed to work with each and every one of you to keep you in the La Jolla ISD family. HR will be holding sessions pertaining to vacancies and open positions so that we can work as closely as we can to retain as many employees from the La Jolla ISD family into vacancies and/or open positions.
Thank you, Dr. Sorensen. Do I have any board members that have anything to say before we close?
No.
At this time, I'd just like to tell everybody, please drive home safely as you go back to your homes, and thank you for staying with us tonight.
I'm sorry, I was here on item 8. Was there no action taken on that?
That's correct.
Okay, we got a grievance hearing.
Thank you. With that being said, may I have a motion to adjourn the meeting today or tonight?
Yes, I move to adjourn this meeting at 11:25.
Do I have a second?
I second the motion.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? For the record, it's 11:25 p.m. Have a good night.